My name is Halil Shitu. My school is Government Science Secondary School, Ankara. I am come here to study at Patagara Science Secondary School. I am in final year class. I want to write my work and Nico in Government Science Secondary School, Patagara.
Ratio of the length of side in a right angle triangle with respect to one angle.
I want to study microbiology because in Nigeria, microbiology are not many. That is why I want to study microbiology.
Directly opposite to the angle theta, you call it opposite. And the other side will be.
They said that there is not Boko Haram, and said that the learning we are doing is not good. They told us that in the bush, the learning we are doing is not good. Yes, learning is good, because even Muhammad Buhari is learning. Students, most of them, were very hungry, and the leaves of trees were eaten. In the bush, even me, I was crying because I did think the situation where my mother is. I have two brothers, and our parents said that we should go back to Ankara. Anything can happen, even where you are. He said that we should go back to Ankara, and the government said that every student, he should go to near the secondary school, near to him. He go and learn.
Well, let's speak to Peter Hawkins about this. He's the UNICEF representative in Nigeria and joins us now from Abuja. Peter, very good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. Why are school children in Nigeria in particular being targeted? What's fueling this crisis?
There are a number of things that are fueling the crisis, and this crisis, remember, has been going on for a number of years, but intensified since December. And one of the key issues here is to try and generate intelligence to understand what is fueling this crisis. So you have the insurgency, primarily in the northeast, which is fundamentally ideological. You have conflict in different parts of the country, mainly around the settlers and the nomads. But you also have the criminality element, which is looking at extortion. They are a soft target, these schools. Many of them are in the rural areas. A lot of them have very little protection around them. And actually taking 300 girls, while logistically very difficult in terms of security, it is quite easy. They are soft targets with a lot to gain from it.
What impact is this having, are these kidnappings and attacks having on Nigeria's education system?
Profound, and let's not forget, on the children themselves, it's the most intense. I mean, I laud your correspondent for finding a child who has seen this as a positive thing to come back, and the resilience of those children are fantastic. But we cannot underestimate the profound impact on these children, and psychosocial care for them is our first priority. But on parents themselves, who are saying in different parts of the country, look what's happening over there. Is it going to happen to my school where my children are at? And not only are schools being closed, but parents are withdrawing their children from schools of this kind. And that is having a profound impact on the morale of education, on the learning experience and the continuous learning experience that children require and have a right to, let's not forget. And it builds on the uncertainty that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to that learning experience.
So what's being done then, Peter, to secure these schools and make these school children safe? I know that a Safe School initiative was launched after the Chibok girls' kidnapping, but that doesn't cover the northwest of Nigeria where these recent kidnappings have happened. How successful has that initiative been, and what's being done by the government to make schools more safe?
As you rightly point out, there was an initiative in the northeast after the Chibok girls that continues, that has morphed into different ways of looking at security around education, not only around the schools themselves, but education within the schools around conflict, around landmines, and also bringing children into safer areas where they can formally or informally continue their education. And we've seen the success of that in Maiduguri, where there are thousands of children going to school. In actual fact, so many that there are traffic jams during the day, compared to in 2015, for example, where there were no schools and no children going to school. But in the Northwest, we brought together, the Minister of Finance brought together the security sector, the Minister of Education, the governors, and the international community to agree on a compact on understanding what is the underlying problem, so the intelligence and what it is, to try and get state-to-state security plans to see where are the problems and what are those problems in trying to secure schools and secure education. But I think the most important part of all of this is the relationship between the schools and their community. It's trying to enhance that, show the community the value of learning, give the community some sort of incentive that they would protect the schools themselves. Okay. We saw in many of these attacks, it's the local people who have been helping the attacks take place.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us about this. Peter Hawkins is the UNICEF representative in Nigeria. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.